Let's get it.
Jump start.
Sports debate. Say it slow, bang, 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 bang. Watch the bank roll, grow. Hall of Fame, gang, gang. You already know. Cheat codes, running plays, green lights on go. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow. Slow, bang, bang, bang. Watch the bank roll, grow. Hall of Fame, gang, gang. You already know. Cheat codes, running plays, red nights is a no. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow. Good after morning, salute the Hall of Fame vibe. New members in the chat, put your middle fingers high. Bobby the Builder stacking bricks with the crew. Cheat codes in the bank, yeah, we breaking it through. 5 plays lined up, 4 hitters on deck. 1 Hail Mary, 1 Haymaker connect. We aiming for the green, stack the checks, respect. Using Lando's chart, man, you know what's next. There's a method to the madness, ride out the storm. Bankroll management keeps the pockets warm. Play it humble, keep it cool, that's the way we perform. Say it slow, bang, 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 bang. Watch the bank roll, grow. Hall of Fame, gang, gang. You already know. Cheat codes, running plays, green lights on go. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow. Slow, bang, bang, bang. Watch the bank roll, grow. Hall of Fame, gang, gang. You already know. Cheat codes, running plays, red nights is a no. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow. I post slips night and day, night shift or the dawn. If you ain't Lando or Ma, keep it calm. Drop your wins in the thread, keep the comments tight. Live bets in the chat, every play in sight. We banking non-stop, yeah, the hustle don't quit. Every loss just a step till the jackpot hit. Stay respectful, stay humble, never fold in the grind. Win or lose, it's the code, keep the Hall of Fame mind. We betting with the squad, yeah, the culture intact. Every storm we survive, we just double it back. Let's keep banking, have fun, put the team on the map. Say it slow, bang, 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 bang. Watch the bank roll, grow. Hall of Fame, gang, gang. You already know. Cheat codes, running plays, green lights on go. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow. Slow, bang, bang, bang. Watch the bank roll, grow. Hall of Fame, gang, gang. You already know. Cheat codes, running plays, red nights is a no. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow.
Before we get into today's picks, this video was made in partnership with Kalshi. If you follow sports like I do, you already have opinions about what's going to happen in games. Kalshi lets you trade on those predictions instead of using a traditional sports book. Kalshi is actually the largest legal prediction market in the United States, and it's available in all 50 states, so the people that ask me about California or Florida, y'all are covered. So here's how it works. Each prediction is a contract price between 1 cent and $1. That price represents the market probability of that event happening. So for example, if a contract is trading at 45 cents, the market thinks there's a 45% chance of that event happening. If you trade that contract and you're right, it settles at $1. So if you bought in at 45 cents, you more than doubled your position if the market prediction is correct. You have a variety of different predictions, from politics, how many times Trump will say billions, to what sports team will win, all the way to what Netflix movie will be #1 this week. Anything you could think of, they have it. What I like is Kalshi works like a market between people, peer-to-peer, kind of like trading stocks. You can build a position and even trade in or out before the market resolves. If you want to try it out and get a free $20, all you have to do is trade your first $20 and you get $20 for free. Just go use my partner link in the description, and you can also use promo code TOPSPORTSDebate. Let me know what markets you will be trading this week. Now let's get into today's breakdown.
Ladies and gents, players and pimps, hope all is well. We have a late night boy going, and we got human. in the building.
Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on, man?
What up, dog?
Not much, man. Happy
Long
holiday.
time
Happy,
coming.
yeah. Happy Usher and Chris Brown weekend.
We got a lot to talk about. First, we need to talk about my power, dog. My power been out for the last 4 days straight. It went out on the 3rd, the day before the 4th. We had to do the 4th of July. We went to a pool party with no power. But
Yeah.
it's a great place to be with no power as a pool.
Absolutely.
So that was clutch. We had a good time there. And dog, because people like, man, you got to get a generator. I have a generator. The thing is like when you get a generator, it makes your life 50% easier, right? Your refrigerator gets to stay cool. You can plug some fans up. You can charge your phones, right? The other 50% is your AC don't work, so it's still not going to be as cool as you want it to be. And if your internet grid go down, like I got Xfinity, and usually if the power go out, I can just plug it with the generator and I still have internet. But Xfinity grid went down, so I didn't have no internet. So with me being in the country, you get no signal. So you're in the house, like feel like ancient times because the signal just don't work. And brutal, dog. I had to go to McDonald's every day to do videos, do the Wi-Fi, fighting with the kids in the little kid area. Cause you know how I got like some McDonald's got like the kid play section area.
Yeah.
I realized that section was warmer because the one in the lobby was just freezing cold. They had the AC on 1,000,000, and the kid part was warm and
Dog,
good.
I ain't gonna hold you, yo. I don't know what the hell's up with a lot of these fast food places. I don't know if they do it on purpose so people won't stay or something, or they just be warm or hot in the back. But them places be cold as hell, boy.
Freezing.
Like I'd be like, yo, I don't want to stay here, but my whole plan was to eat here so I can keep it moving. And I'm
Like
like, man, is they just doing this on purpose so we won't stay, or
I
they
remember
really be
last
hot in
week I
that
was
thing?
at Chipotle and I was gonna sit inside. I sat there and I'm like, I think I got a hoodie in the car. And I went in the car to get a hoodie. Like, this is brutal. It shouldn't be this cold.
Hey, same place, yo. That's the place I was talking about, yo.
See?
Like I was at
Yeah.
Chipotle. Man, they had that thing, boy, on full blown Arctic blast. I'm like, man.
So power came back on when I just got back in the house. Excited. The kids was ready to come back home. Tennille ready to come back home. So I'm like, wow, we are kid free and wife free. We got to do this live.
Hey,
So we get
shout-
to turn up now. Hugh family. Chris Brown and Usher just came to Detroit. They was here on Thursday,
boom.
Friday, Saturday was the 4th of July, and on Sunday. My deal was, I'm like, I want to go Sunday because that's going to be the most calmest day because people got to work on Monday. I know people want to go on that Thursday to be the first to say they went. Friday is the perfect day because it's a weekend. Everybody turn up, drink, and not have to worry about life and adulting. Sunday it'd be chill. You went on Friday. Please, this is what I want from you. Break down your experience. How was it, such as the parking, getting there? You know, we got women, but how was the ladies looking? How was the vibe for our single fellas? If a single fella in a different state want to go, paying that out for them, and both artist performances and overall, what do you give it 1 out of 10? And I'll do the same.
Man, one, I was a last minute decision. So actually here one of my friends, he was a last minute decision also. So we was like, yo, we just gonna wait out. It seemed like since they added the third show on Sunday that we had a good chance of getting, tickets for, and we was aiming for Friday. That was my best day. That was his best day. So ultimately we kept on waiting, and we just seen the prices go lower and lower. So just about showtime, probably like 30 minutes before showtime, it got into our price range, and we ended up getting last minute tickets.
And it looked like
Probably tick
y'all was in the hundreds.
Yeah, we was in the hundreds.
And
Yeah,
y'all real hundreds.
real hundreds, real hundreds.
Y'all seats ain't
So
look bad. What section you was in?
33. Yeah, we was
133.
in, uh, well, we was in section 29, row 33. I'm sorry.
So you was
So
129.
yes, 129.
Dog, I was 130. I was in one. You was in 129.
Yeah,
Oh, that's the same one we had. We had 129.
yeah. Oh,
But our
sure. How much
tickets
y'all end up getting
330.
each?
Yes.
Woo,
Yeah.
woo.
So you got the tickets $200 cheaper, bro.
Yeah. So your boy got for $100. So
We
I was
was
gonna
we
say
was
they
we was
about
we was
$300.
129. I think we was row 12. Or
Okay,
no, we was
so
row
y'all was at least a
27
little bit
actually.
further. Y'all was at least a little bit closer than we were.
Yeah.
But we was still. I mean, it was still good view. It was still good view. So, when I was on my way, that's when the storm hit. The storm hit that took basically half of Metro Detroit power out the game, and we on the way. I'm on my way down there, 94 to the stadium, and 94 flooded like that.
Quick.
So I'm like, I got stuck. Like, man, I'm not trying to mess up my car, because you go underwater, you get TKO. Anyways, I seen cars find an area, and we got through it. Um, my uncle chat. My uncle stayed downtown Detroit, so I went to my uncle crib, and he ended up dropping me off at the stadium. So that's how I ended up getting to the
What?
stadium.
So
I
you
had to pay
you
for
you use
parking.
Uncle Credit
Yeah,
card?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I use Uncle.
Always, bro.
Shout out, shout. He always clutch, man. He always
Oh,
clutch.
and he dropped you off
So
too?
yeah, drop me off right at the
Lucky
thing.
you. I had to
Yeah.
pay $80.
Oh, shoot. Anyways, so got dropped off, and of course I was on colored people time. So we got there. I got there like 8-ish, almost close to 8:30.
You was
So
fooling.
yeah, yeah, I was fooling, but they still didn't get started. Still didn't get started. Walk in. It was a grand. It was a grand entrance. A lot of people there. You know the uh, it was you had to stay focused. Let's just say that it was a situation you had to stay focused. You had to go. We're going to the concert, and that's it, right? Went to go get a drink or so, but the drinks was one. The line was like, let me tell you, it was like 250 people in line, and they wanted $1,000 a drink per drink or whatever. So I'm like, well, I just have to go in with the good energy that I'm already on. Get to my section.
You was gonna do so you did the full 3 hours sober after that?
Yeah, well, until Jamal came. And then Jamal, he said he was gonna be the sacrificial lamb and go get the drinks. So I was like, all right. So he came with the drinks. So that's where I cruised off of that. But really I was just off of one, So I just had to go in good energy. Man, the vibe was super dope. Like you said, the ladies outnumber us,
Nine
man,
to one,
probably
bro.
100 to 1. Yeah.
Like
And similar scenario, what you was giving your review video, it happened to me. And our section, it was like a guy and his girlfriend ran in front, and he was like this the whole time. They were just like this, just vibing the whole time. Yeah, it was,
like
like I don't think he let her go the whole concert.
the same he must have came back for ours, bro. Because it was the whole
Yeah,
time, like, dog. Nobody's about to take your woman, bro. Like, relax.
like bro, you can let her go, dog. You can let her go. And then so when I was there, then Bose, he was like, man, you in this thing? I was like, yeah. They was up in the upper section. And I was like, well, hey, I got a seat right next to me. If you want,
So you ain't think nobody was oh, you because Jamal wasn't there yet?
Yeah, no, I mean Jamal still came and still had a seat right next to him.
Oh, you like until they come.
Yeah, yeah. So they never came though. He came, kicked it with us for a good second, but then he ended up going back to his own little section area. But he kicked it with us for a good second. But and the funny part was when we kicking it, a group of ladies came and they was like, you are in our seats. I'm like, what? And I'm like, okay, let's pull this, let's pull our phones out, let's get these tickets together. And she was like, look, we're in section 33, seats 12 and 13. I was like, well, this is 129, section 33, seat 12 and seat 13. She looked at me, I looked at her, I'm like, yeah, I mean, she's like, hey, no. She at first she tried to give more energy to say it ain't, and I was just like, nope, hold on, let's ask the neighbor. Hey, neighbor, what's this? And then they was like section 129, and then she left. She ended up leaving. She was
She
like, well,
ain't say
I'm
I'm
about to go
sorry.
find out, huh?
She ain't.
She wasn't paying attention, I guess. So she left. She was like, I'm about to go find out. She just couldn't let it go. And then she came back again, talked to Jamal. He like, bruh, this is section 129, yo. Like she tried it twice. And then she was
She
like,
just
well,
intoxicated.
no, she seemed sober to me.
She just was dumb.
Yeah, she just didn't want to take that L. She got all the way there and her pride was still there, right? So she couldn't just like humbly bow out and go find her section. She had to give words. She had to give words. And I'm like, yo, so when she came back and then other people was like, nah, yo, this was 129. And then she caught the attitude again and left. I don't know why we caught the attitude straight because she couldn't find her section, her proper section, but we called it anyways. But the concert, now we at the concert, man. It finally gets started. And it was probably a 9.5 out of 10. They did a amazing job, yo. Shout out to Usher. Shout out to Chris Brown. Um, Random fact, Usher was my very first concert when I was a kid. I'll tell y'all that story later. But he did they did an amazing job. With the biggest part, I like how they alternated turns. Like I like how one started, did their little set, came back, the other person, like Chris Brown come back, do his set, and they just kept on going back and forth. I thought that was a great idea, and they gave each other a grand break. I don't know who came out for y'all, but Tank came out for us.
Y'all had that Friday show,
And
bro. Y'all had it. Y'all
yeah,
had Tank and
and
Mario.
Mario, Tank and Mario, they both came out for us.
We had somebody
So,
Bellinger,
but
whoever that was.
I think he came out for us too. I don't know who that is either.
Shout out to
But they
Bellinger.
put on a show. Um, and I like how they did little videos. They tried to tell a story. They added fire. Did you get fire?
Fire!
Yeah.
Yes.
Drop flame on them. See
Bro,
Brown
I
was all
felt
up
that
in the
heat from
rafters.
all the way up where we was at.
Hey,
I only
yo,
can imagine if you was close. That was a real fire.
facts, yo. We felt it too, dog. I'm glad you said that. Like you said, we was in around the same section. We felt that heat too. That's why they was sweating so much. Usher was sweating so much. Well, he was letting the boy burn, but all that, it was 9.5. I'll call it 10 out of 10. I ain't here to skate nobody off no points. So I'll call it a 10,
You
10
say you
out
would
of
get
10
you ain't
concert.
even about to.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
long. It was like, shoot, they did a full set. They lasted for a nice little bit. Full good
so how do you
energy.
compare it to our Big Sean? Because Big Sean always been our #1 concert.
Nah, that was just a different energy, bro. It still wasn't loud as that Big Sean concert, yo. Like I felt like it was more mellow. I felt like it was a better show, but when the people that Sean pulled out, you couldn't hear yourself think, man. Like
And
this
we
is a
didn't
concert
we
you
didn't
can
we
feel in
didn't
the
sit down
chest.
once. Like I
We
sat
didn't sit
down
down
during a Chris
once.
Brown concert because it's 3 hours.
Yeah, it was three
Um,
hours. Like I said, the production was better, but the energy, the mass,
we didn't sit
like
down the whole concert from the time it
yeah,
started to the
yeah.
time it ended. Bring out
Yeah, that
Eminem, bring
sound
out
just
Lil
different,
Wayne.
yo.
It's crazy.
Eminem, yeah, yeah. So yeah, overall, and then how I got back, man, so you know, I had to hitch a ride back. So, and then there we go. What you think about it?
Dog, it was like, so my experience is like, since I'm going with my mom-in-law and wife, I'm like, first, I can't shortchange and do it how I would do if I went to concert with you or I went with just my wife. I'm like, all right, let me get everything pre-set up, such as I know they want to eat. We got to go to a restaurant. I'm like, I don't want to go downtown because I know it's going to be chaotic. So I found the authentic Mexican restaurant in Southwest Detroit. So like 15 minutes from it. So I'm like, perfect. Southwest spot. So this is crazy. I'm looking for a parking spot because I'm like, man, everybody say the parking you can find. Some the price vary from $20 to $300, right? Now,
I wish I would pay 300.
I'm like, okay, since I got my mom-in-law, I gotta park as close as I can because she ain't about to be she can, but I ain't about to have her walking too far. So I'm like, let me see if I can get some tickets. I Googled Chris Brown so-and-so tickets. Tickets.com, pull it up. Hugh, the tickets right next to the stadium was $256. The lowest I seen was $40 a zillion blocks away. So I'm like, this can't be life.
Hey,
So
yo.
I go to StubHub and I type in tickets. The exact same $256 ticket was $56 on StubHub.
Okay.
So I'm like, say less. So then once I clicked it and it did they janky ass tax and fees, it came down to $76. So I'm like, all right. And this is literally right across the street from Comerica Park. Like literally it's like you basically parking at Comerica Park. So it was like 1.5 blocks from the stadium. So we is just there. So I'm like, all right, for 76 under 80, I'm good. When we drove down there, we seen 2 blocks from us for $80. So I'm like, all right, it was worth it, right?
Yeah.
To just drive down there. So your boy came with the pregame. I'm
Gotta
like,
come hydrated.
Hey, I'm hydrated. I had my Don Fulano water. And I'm like, all right, we here. I done got y'all drinks at the I'm about to pregame. So I'm pregame, having a good time. We having a good time. We walk straight in there. And our seats, like from where we walked in, was literally like cat a corner from where we was at. So we walked in like A gates, and it was like literally as far as it can be from where we was at.
Oh, damn.
With the seats, it's like, brutal. So I'm looking at the drink lines. The drink lines is the longest I've ever seen in my life.
Bro,
It's just
too long.
chaotic. Drink prices, minimum bottom shelf, $20 a drink. I'm like, brutal. So I go, I'm like, all right, this I already know is gonna be a 3-hour show. I get them to their seats. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get us one drink each so we can coast. I go to get the drinks, Hugh, and I get in line. And I go to like 4 different stations to make an educated guess. And I'm like, man, let me just get the one closest to us because I'm gonna be carrying too many drinks. So I get in this line. It's 3 people working. So it's like the line gotta have, it's like 3 lines. Each line had about 60 people in it.
Bruh.
So I'm like 180. I'm rounding up. It's about 200 people. With my eyes, I see 200 people in these lines. 3 workers. 2 of them, older black ladies that was very slow, and a younger white chick who was faster. So I go over towards the younger white chick. I discriminated like, these old ladies ain't moving, bro.
You got to.
I'm in there probably 20 minutes. Probably moved up like 7 people. So in my head, so then now I'm hearing, oh, no, no, no. I'm like, oh, the concert is started, right? Oh, dog. I didn't come here to not see this concert and be standing in this line. Because I did my pregame thing, but I know they want to drink. So I'm like, I got to do a power move, bro. So I'm thinking, and this chick walked past. She was like, it was like in my mind, I'm like, I need a power move. This chick walked past. She was like, free game. Just go all the way to the left. It's an opening over there. Thank me later. I looked at her. I was like, 2. So because you had these 3 lines. Each line had a tablet, so you could pay. It was a tablet all the way to the left, but nobody was at that tablet. So I went all the way to that tablet. So I'm waiting. White girl just acting like she don't see me. You acting like she don't see me. I'm like, okay, I've been here before. I grab a 20 out. I say, this ain't gonna do it. I grab another 20. So I grab $40 because I'm like, I got another hour wait. I'm like, I need to drink. So I grab $40. Stud come and she come to the side of me because it was like a little block off line. Stud come with her girlfriend. She like, hey, I see what you're doing. How can you get our drinks and I send you the money? I'm like, all right, cool. You trying to boss up with your girl, and I'm like, say less, no problem. So I pull out that 40, and as soon as she got finished with a drink, I was like, what's your name? She was like, we'd call her Jane. She was like, I'm Jane. I was like, all right, Jane, nice to meet you. So she in the zone. So I was like, Jane. She turned. I was like, I got something for you. She seen that money and like, jeez. So she came over straight to me, and she and I gave her that dap. She was like, what do you need? I got you. So I ordered my drinks. I needed 3 drinks. I didn't know it was a 2 drink per person limit. Now I ordered my 3 drinks. Old girl ordered her drinks. So we got a zillion drinks. And she was like, we need more shit. Jane was like, you need more people because the math ain't mathing. Stud was like, I'll be right back. Stud did a hootie hoo. Somebody appeared and we like, bet, right? So as now Jane, since I gave her that love, she threw me an extra drink. So she gave me 4 drinks. I ordered those 3 drinks plus 1 water. So I put the water in my front pocket. I grabbed the 3 drinks. That 4th, I just couldn't. My hands ain't big enough. I couldn't do it.
I'll figure it out, bro.
I wanted to, Hugh. I wanted to. So I'm like, Stud, you can have this one. I can't carry it. Because you got to think, bro. Look, I'm only getting my hands only so big.
You gotta bite you gotta put the cup. You gotta bite the cup.
And it wasn't a quick walk. You know, I was close by mine, but it just was gonna turn bad. I was gonna be that person that was gonna go down the stairs and drop some drinks on somebody. So that's fair. I'll take that L. I give it to old girl. Now, I'm like, yo, just cash at me. So I pull up my cash app, and as I'm pulling up my cash app, chick tapped me on the back. She was like, so you just gonna cut everybody? You paying for my drinks too? You paying for everybody's drinks? I said, well, first you didn't ask. No, number 2, I didn't just cut everybody. She was like, you wasn't even in line. I was like, technically, I was in line for 20 minutes. She was like, you was in line behind me, so how you get in front of me? And I seen where it was going. I'm like, hey, I ain't about to go back and forth with you. I'm tipping her more than everybody in this line gonna tip her. So I'm getting privilege. And she just stopped. I was like, are you going to tip her $40? Because I already know, Hugh, the drinks are $20 if you get in bottom shelf.
Ain't nobody tipping nobody.
Bottom shelf, if you get bottom shelf, they're 20. So I got the top shelf, it's probably like 23. So you're doing 23 times 3. Nobody's getting, people getting like 3 drinks. You at over $60-something plus tax. The most somebody is tipping, and they had to wait an hour to get their drink, so they pissed off and missing the concert. Most somebody's tipping you is $5.
That's a fact. And they probably pissed off the drinks cost so much, they probably ain't even tipping it.
Like, they ain't probably tipping you that. They waited an hour. The drinks is a zillion, you getting robbed. So I'm like, you tipping $40? Leave me alone, bro. I just had to be like, get out of my face, bro. So fast forward, right? Because I'm thinking this is it. I'm like, all right, I didn't get my drink. So I get to the concert. I'm vibing. So mom like, choo, she slid me a 20. She like, come on, grab another drink. I'm like, that wasn't the plan. that wasn't the plan, dog. I don't care about this 20. I want to watch this concert. So I'm like, I'm like, at least I am good with Jane.
Yeah.
I gotta pull my thing again.
Damn, you have to double back?
And I'm checking my Cash App, and my Cash App ain't Cash Apping. I'm like, what my $65? So I'm mad because old girl came and interrupt me, and I'm like, yo, stud get me for 65. So I'm refreshing my junk. It don't see nothing, bro. I'm like, come on, dog. I just paid $1 million for these drinks. Plus I paid 65. I paid for her, however much it was for her drinks. I'm like, dog. And then mom like, come back. And I got a bottle in the car. So I'm like, dog. So I'm like, man, you only live once. So I go back to the line. The line is at least 75% less. So it's cut down. So think of that. Instead of that hour, it looked like 25 minutes. So I'm like, all right, I don't got to do no boss move. I'll just wait it out. So I get there, get to the front. I'm like, Jane. She was like, yo. She was like, why the old girl tried to get me in trouble? I'm like, what? She was like, so, old girl, when you left, she was so mad. She was like, I need to speak to your manager from allowing a guy to cut. She was like, so I get my manager, and I told my manager the situation, and he was like, did he tip you and take care of you? She was like, yeah. He was like, so, like, so he literally was like, you good? In front of old girls. Old girl like, he was like, because most people don't know, most of them workers, all of them tips go towards like a nonprofit if you do it on a machine. They don't even get that. Because they don't work there like regularly to add it to the check. It's probably too hard. Most of them is working. They saying like, look, we're going to give you $15 an hour. We're going to give a flat $200 to be here. But those tips is going toward this charity. So they don't even get to see any of that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So that 40, she ain't stunting, you know? So now as I'm going, now I'm getting closer to this line. I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, I need 3 drinks again. I need another person. So I look behind me. I get this gorgeous chick. She just smiling and looking happy. I was like, excuse me, are you buying a drink by yourself? Just you? She was like, yes. I was like, well, I'm buying your drink for you because I need your hands. I'm like, so I told her the situation. She was like,
here, Mr. Bossing be bossing up here, huh?
I wasn't going to be able to get to drinks without, because remember, I had 3 drinks. Because I'm like, at this point, I was just going to get Tennille and her mom one. I did this wait. Nope. So I get her a drink. She said, she like, oh my gosh, thank you. So I would have bought the chick the drink. She ain't come at me right. So
right. She could have had the extra one.
Fast forward, I get to the seats. Hugh, these chicks in front of us is like smoking. Like not smoking. I seen a woman with my own eyes, Hugh. She was like,
bro.
Like, I'm like, me and Tennille looking at each other. She texting each other. I'm like, how did y'all get all of this weed in here?
It's just a metal detector.
Like, they need a weed detector, bro. So, you know, it's like, I'm not the biggest, I don't smoke weed, so it don't bother me, but it's still a smell that I don't want to really, I'm cool on it, right? Since I smoke cigars.
Like, if you got rock with the weed, some people just can't do anything without weed, which whatever. Like get a vape, you know what I'm saying? Grab the vape joint or get an edible or something.
Yeah,
like when
it's
you
a time
get to
and a
smoking,
place. And the time is I got my mom-in-law and 3 chicks is all sharing this blunt. So it's going blowing and it's coming right back to us. So you got left
Yeah.
side, middle, and right. So it's just skunky. Ain't even good smelling weed. It's just a skunky weed going. So I'm pissed. But I'm like, it is what it is, bro. So then they bring out another blunt. I see her licking again. I'm like, oh Lord, dog. Then finally they stop smoking. So we get an hour and a half break. And right at the end, they pull out another one. So then you look to the left. So it's like all women, bro. All women was smoking all around us. I'm like, we sitting too low to be having this ghetto-ness going on. And this is so funny because this girl, you got your laptop? You got your laptop out, Hugh?
Yeah, I got it.
So this chick is in front of me. And and she is vibing and everything. I'm in all her snaps. So every time she doing a snap, I'm in there. Go run it, run. I'm in her junk. So she's crying laughing. Right? And she gonna say, oh, so you fanning out. I said, no, ma'am. I am hyping them up. I'm here. Why I'm on Facebook and I see this, right? I'm gonna pause it because I wanna play the sound. So this is my man's. He on the phone, minding his business, watching, recording, having a good time. So then you see her, she get up in his ear and start cussing him out. Y'all have to listen to it with the audio. She started cussing him out, and he like, B, leave me alone, trying to enjoy this concert. She like, nah, F all that. And he like, look, you need to leave or leave me alone. So he was like, look, you don't sit down, I'm about to knock you down. And they going at it. Now, remind you, I didn't see him. Hugh came off. I ain't know Hugh left. All right, Hugh, I ain't know you left in this one. So, hold on. Let me see. Let me add Hugh. Let me add Hugh to the screen over here. Can you hear me, Hugh?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. So, remind you, he wasn't sitting in front of me. It was just her. And I was more over to the right-hand side. So I'm asking them, I'm like, is this the same girl? I sent her this video. She like, yes. So they get into it. She go walk away. It's all type of drama. What happened was when Tennille was, when she was sitting over by us, Tennille was like, man, she getting into it with the girl because it was girl drama. She was like, it's friend drama because she took a picture of her friend or the girl there. She's like, why is this B here? She's doing too much. She leaves. Remember, she in front of me. She leaves, and a big girl come in front of me. We like, who? How did she switch seats with somebody? So it's funny to see this on the internet. She wasn't even supposed to be sitting there. She got into it with that guy, and I don't know if she stole somebody's seats or went over there with her friends, and it was all type of crazy drama. And to see it on online where her and her boyfriend completely getting into it was just crazy. Now, did you see the one that the chicks who started fighting the security guards?
Oh, what?
Seriously?
God,
That
goodness,
was all
yo.
over
Sunday
online.
was a lit day, boy. You talking about Friday was going to be for the hood rats.
Dog.
Nah, it was really Sunday.
It was crazy. It was crazy. I thought so. Let's see. Chris Brown fight. Let's see. Chris Brown fight Detroit. Chris Brown Detroit. Actually, I know who posted it because he was there. I can go to Facebook. What is it? Outline. ALLEN.
Why I look like we frozen?
No, we not froze. We just not moving.
All right, all right.
So one of my boys ended up posting it. And the chick, I guess the security, the same thing what happened to y'all. It was a girl that where? All right, so look at this. So
Not somebody.
you got this so security trying to hold her back. You got the security and the chick fighting. And I guess because the security, they were sitting in the wrong seats and security told them. Actually, I was about to say, was these the girls if you went the same day? So I guess the security told them. So that's security in the blue. And if you see the other video, the security was mopping her. So at least the security completely whooped on the old girl.
He was throwing them?
Oh, yeah, the security whooped on her. So you see she being dragged down over there. So she's getting it. So it was a lot of wretchedness going
once
on.
Once you throw that punch, boy.
Man, it was a lot of wretchedness going on. The Stallions was out. Hugh, if you wanted a NBA 6'8" baby, it was not. I don't know what it is about Chris Brown. Them like I didn't know it was this many over 6'3" women in Detroit because they was everywhere. Like literally, you walk and they're just towering. I'm like, where the fuck are these WNBA giant women? Where
said, bro, the whole
from?
WNBA.
Huh?
We ain't even supposed to get a team until like 2 years, I think.
I'm like, what are they? What was it that many tall baddies at yours?
On my peripherals, I believe it was.
if you could see.
On my peripherals, you know what I'm saying?
You say you was locked in, you was focused. Gotta stay focused, fellas.
Yeah, you gotta stay focused. But nah, they was there, yo. I mean, I'm sure the highest of the heels that was in the back of that closet, was pulled out also. Them tall joints. But yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
The
I'm with you
concert,
when you're
I
right.
agree. The concert itself, 10 out of 10. Chris Brown is on a different level than everybody else in the world. I want to see him 20 years ago, back like when he was like 17 or 20. And that was the best entertainer I've ever seen like 17 years ago, Hugh. You fast forward 17 years, he's still number one. And it's embarrassing. Like, even with like him being with Usher. I love Usher. I rock with Usher. That's my guy. But there's levels to this entertaining because Chris Brown has so much energy. I watched this man sing while flying in the air. Back in the day, Hugh, when Michael Jackson came down with the Super Bowl, he just on the string and just come down.
Yeah.
People screaming. Chris Brown was like, and he's singing, yeah,
like Superman.
Then he landed, then he like, how is that humanly possible? And that's not safe, you?
Nah, man, because like the strap and then become unstrapped is wild business. Like being strapped, flying, landing, unstrap yourself, Harlem Shake, sing, strap yourself back up, go back to the other side of the stadium. Boy, he was living on the edge, boy. I know it was a good time though. He probably lived for stuff like that.
So did you stay the full concert?
Yeah.
And that's my thing is a lot of people on my status like, yeah, man, I missed the flying part because I stay, I end up leaving early and people want to leave to park in and try to save it. You only experience certain things in life one time or certain moments, right? With me, this is a moment I'm with my mom-in-law and my wife, getting to see Chris Brown, who's one of the greatest artists of all time, Usher, one of the greatest of all time, to see them together. And I'm like, okay, if I stay and enjoy the whole thing, which was $300 and some dollars each a ticket, and the drinks was $1 zillion, if I stay the whole time, I'm going to get home an hour and 15 minutes later than I would if I left early. Is that hour and 15 minutes worth it? Heck no,
I don't
bro.
think so. I'm
It's
with you. I
not.
don't understand because I had to hit your ride on the way back, so I'm calling everybody that I think that I know that was there. Like, hey, yo, where they at? And people
Didn't you
like, man,
go
I
with
left early. I'm
Jamal?
on the freeway, huh?
Oh, you met Jamal down there.
Yeah, I met Jamal. I'm not gonna wait on Jamal.
Y'all
I
want to sit
had
next
to
to each
get
other?
down there. Yeah, we did sit next to each other. We sat next to each other, but he left early too. He left like 45 minutes to our early.
You say,
Everybody else I called, I'm like, yo, where you at? Where you at? Everybody like, shit, we about to hit the freeway. I was like, yo, hey, yo, y'all must have left early. But me, I'm like, I'm here. I'm
how you
going to
get
see this
home?
whole thing through. Yeah, like I'm going to see this. I'm like, worst case scenario, like I'll just walk as far as I can outside the arena, call me an Uber, and get Ubered off. It'd probably be like $20 or something like that, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So, and hell, it was only like hey, if I had to walk the whole thing, I
You
wouldn't
you
want
wasn't
to.
you wasn't even
But
that far.
yeah, I wasn't that far, so it didn't really matter too much for me. So, but I'm like, man, to try to beat the traffic, I'm with you. It's not worth it, man. See the whole show. Why not, yo? Like
And
that.
and
Yeah.
then because I had it mapped out in my head, right? So I'm like, okay, we should have stayed seated longer because remember we was cat corner, we was on the other side. So it's like a damn near
Yeah.
20-minute walk to get from where we seated to our exit gate. And you get up with everybody, it was 30,000 people all trying to go this way, this way. It was terrible. So it took us like 40 minutes just to walk out of the stadium because it was brutal. And then once we got to the car, I'm like, hey, y'all, grab a Snickers. I got a bottle and I got some of this Mexican food left over because I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Now, if I was just by myself, if it was us, we would have parking lot pimped and just stayed in the car for an
Yeah.
hour. And we'd have listened to music and we would have had a grand time. Since it's late and I got both ladies, they're like, it's calming down now. I'm like, that is just tricking y'all.
Nah.
So I'm like, all right.
Because
So
really, like you said, the best case scenario is to go and chill in the car. Just
Hugh,
don't even get out the parking spot. Just
we got
chill in
out
the
the park.
car.
They gave me 20 minutes.
Mm,
We got in that line and went
it was rough.
absolutely nowhere fast. Right?
Nowhere.
It's
And now
it's
you're
terrible.
obligated. Now you're obligated to go inch by inch when you could just kick it in the car, or well, it's not too many bars right next to it. I mean, if they was really smart, sure. I know a few times when we used to leave the game, we'll just go to the bar right next
You
door or
could still could have
something.
probably walked to the whales or something.
Yeah, so it's like you do that, and then that give you more enough time for everything to calm down, and you can just have a good time.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah,
it was worth staying the whole time. It's like, you pay your hard earned money. What you in a rush for is you get extra hour and a half of sleep versus enjoying the full experience. Like I get it. Some scenarios you like, hey man, I got to get up in the morning and let me go ahead and get up out of here. But that scenario, so yeah, that was our Chris Brown stories and all that good stuff. Shout out to everybody that's in here. We got 39 people in here late. Shout out to y'all. Hit that like button because when you're in here, that help out the YouTube algorithm, tell people to come in. So hit that like button, share it, tell people we are in here. And if you don't have a Hall of Fame membership, today we went 3-0, baby. Yesterday we
we did.
went
I didn't even take
0-3,
it.
reverse sweep. And today we swapped it around and went 3-0. And y'all get 15% off with Hugh 15 HUE15 that's pinned to the top of the comments. You dig?
I seen it was what Bobby's birthday yesterday or something.
Yeah, shout out to Bobby. I was gonna have a whole shout out for Bobby, but I ain't had no internet. So shout out to Bobby. Happy birthday, dog.
Hey man, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Finding PC. Are you in Cleveland? No, in Detroit. Josh in here. He say that pool party was lit. So this is the pool party we went to. Shout out to Josh. Josh didn't expect that many people though. Josh, you was overwhelmed. I seen his face. He was like, bro.
Yeah.
He was like, I invited everybody and nobody responded. Nah. It was crazy, dog. It was a lot of people there.
Honestly, it was a lot of people, yo. I wasn't expecting that many people because usually when people think about, somebody not having power, they be like, nah.
I guess everybody was like, we don't got no power. We going to the pool. And it's like, all right, it's like 5 people in the pool, 6 people in the pool, 10 people in the pool, 12 people, 15. I'm like, yeah, let me get out of this pool. This pool getting wild.
It was stacked. It was stacked full of people, bro. Stacked full of kids, stacked full of everybody. I'm like, man.
That pool was a great equalizer of that heat because it was burning up.
Well, I lost about 5 pounds.
So Josh, we need to do it again. We need to do it more intimate. And cause thinking like just 10 of us game night over there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we gotta catch another hot day or something.
Yep,
sure, man. Hey.
So Josh, we keep bringing drinks and the vibe. That ain't good thing.
We're gonna try to hit golfing next weekend. Sure, I ain't doing too much next weekend.
Oh yeah, we is golfing next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, good thing I one and done with Breezy concerts, half of an Usher concert. I'll take the night off, nowhere in hell. I'll work security for Breezy concert.
I have a homie. He was DPD, and he was like, man, he's not a regular concert person, but that's all he did was like, as far as OT, he worked all the concerts. So he was like, man, he was seeing a lot of, great shows and getting paid for it.
Oh, great win.
Yeah.
So speaking of Chris Brown, even though he came to Detroit, made a lot of money, had a lot of fun, he had to give all that money away this weekend because he had to pay nearly $13 million to a former housekeeper, Maria Avila, who was brutally mauled by his 200-pound guard dog at his California home in 2020. The verdict came after 2 weeks trial detailing the attack and its lasting impacts. So let's read into it. The verdict awarded her $12.9 million alongside $800 for her sister, who was also on the site, $50,000 to her husband, who lost $250,000, whatever that mean. So everybody eating off of Chris Brown.
People just being around got part of the lawsuit too?
Like crazy. The husband getting in on this. He like, mental distress for my wife. You messing up my marriage. I can't get none.
Wow.
Now it's old girl, she was left with serious injuries to her arm and face, requiring dozens of sutures and skin grafts from her abdomen to her arm. She said she was also left with post-traumatic stress disorder and a nerve damage, which made it difficult for her to work. Brown was at the home during the attack, and in his own testimony, he said he secured the dog in a kennel after the injury. His security guards called the ambulance, but Brown left before it arrived, telling the court he did to avoid a media circus because of my status as an artist. So it's just kind of staying away was being advised. He argued the guard dog was necessary because I get a lot of stalker type situations. Brown admitted negligence, but he said he warned old girl and her sister to not go outside without asking him because of the danger of the dog. Though so-and-so denied the conversation took place, Brown also disputed the extent of her injuries. So the whole thing, she ended up winning it. Hugh, old girl got bit by a dog and got mauled by a dog for $13 million. Would you would have took that $13 million to go outside and go pet that dog?
I'm gonna pet that dog.
Pet that
I'm gonna
dog?
pet that dog. Hey man, look. Fluffy might have to get pet, you know what I'm saying? So like $13 million. Oh man, I don't know, yo. If he like mauled,
Mauled is
the
a
media know
strong word
how.
too. Hey, you don't see too many
Yeah,
200-pound dogs walking around, bro.
yeah, you don't. That's a hell of a dog. It must have been like a Cane Corso or something, boy. That sucks, but it sucks for both sides.
So,
One
because the
side more than the
original,
other.
they tried to get 90 million, and she ended up
Yeah.
winning the 13 million. Do you think that was too much? Do you think she deserved it?
Yes, I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, I guess you can get what you can get, but if we want to do overall, if it changed your life, if your livelihood, but were you gonna make that in your livelihood? So you have to start. I guess I ain't here to compare
I,
what you're making, but
I guess I would have to see her injuries. It's like you
yeah,
can read her injuries and you can exaggerate certain things. I want to know
yeah.
like what injuries did you have? And it's like, yeah, she definitely should be awarded something. Now, if you let me tell it, this is my story and I'm keeping it like this. She should be that dog. She's not new there. She'd probably been his housekeeper for the last, let's just say 3 years. So the dog then probably been around her multiple times. Now they probably ain't hanging out. But that dog probably had a bone right here, and every time she come over, she always throw away his bone and move it. And dog was like, look, lady, stop moving my damn bone. And I think she moved the bone too many times, and the dog was like, hey, man, come outside, man. It's cool out here. I want to show you something. She's like, oh, you want to show me something, dog? Arr. And dog ended up getting her because she moved his bone too many times. So I think the dog should have had his stand in court and could have said his side because she could have been picking with the dog. She could have been like, man, shut your low ass. Shut your low ass. You know how people be messing with dog. Shut your low ass up.
Yeah.
And, and he just like, all right,
He
nigga,
had
I'm
something
going to
for
get
him.
you.
Or it could have been her plan to get mauled the whole time. It's hard to do with intent. We don't want to throw anybody under the bus. And I guess overall, I'm not here to say how much she should have got. I just know that's a lot of money that she got. So I mean, hey, whew,
Man.
boy.
Shout out to BZ, man. It's tough. Now, speaking of being mauled, Big Tigger wife say Big Tigger mauled her, domestic violence, gave her a super elbow, WWE styles. Reports came out months ago, and it's like, wow, Tigger out here beating on his wife. That was the energy I got from the blogs and everything. But no, Hugh, the video just came out, and let me show you the video of Big Tigger mauling his wife.
Get off of
Give
me!
me back my phone.
Get off of me!
Give me back my phone. You don't need it. What do you need it for?
Get off
What
of
do
me!
you need it for?
Get off of me! Please get off
As
of
soon
me!
as you give me my phone.
Please get off
It's
of me!
my phone.
Please get off of
It's
me!
registered in my name.
Please get off of me!
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my ear in my ear.
Oh, sorry.
Get off of me!
Give me my phone.
Please get off of
You
me!
can stay right on the floor.
You're a fucking man.
I'm not manhandling my phone.
Tigger,
Give
get
me
off!
my phone.
Do you not see all them crime?
why
Stop.
did you do
I'm not
that?
doing that.
Yes,
She
you did. You
dropped.
just-
She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want
Bro.
my phone. She could give me the phone and it'd be over. She could give me the phone and it would be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna
I'm
give
not
you.
on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me,
Give me my phone.
D, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing this.
If you say so. Give me my phone.
Bro, just get off her. You can buy a new phone. Get off of me! Mr. Tigger! Get off of me! Mr. Tigger, get off of her now!
Give me back my phone.
Get off of me!
Give me back my phone.
Get off of
Give me
me!
back my phone.
The internet have no chill, Hugh. So the internet has been going crazy. Let's look at some of their reactions of what they think how it went.
Just let her have a phone. Get you a new phone. Mr. Tigger! Mr. Tigger! Stop! You jumping on her! You jumping on her, Mr. Tigger! She ain't even do nothing! Say excuse me!
That wasn't even me, bro.
Mr. Tigger! Be a man! Mr. Tigger! You gotta be quicker than that, Mr. Tigger! Oh, you keep... Oh, damn! Oh, Mr. Tigger! Oh, Mr. Tigger, you so...
Oh
Like-
my goodness.
The internet is hilarious. It's like a million of these videos, bro. Like it's a million of them, Hugh.
Undefeated, bro.
That
They never
nobody
lost.
take anything serious, bro. Nobody take anything serious.
No.
So, Hugh, Mr. Tigger,
Yeah, man.
after seeing that video, what you got for me?
Two things, man. It's a few things. Oh my goodness, yo. One, let's just start off with Mrs. Tigger. Whatever you think is in that phone, it's in that phone. It's like whatever you think is in that phone, it's there. Accept it, move on. Accept that and move on, bro. That's what I got. And Mr. Tigger, man, look. At this point, she can have you looking way bad. She got you looking real bad out here. That 0 to 100 situation can put you in a very, very, very bad spot. that yelling and he's hurting, whatever the case might be, it is what it is. That trust is gone, brother. It is gone. And whatever she was looking for at this point, you gotta let her find it, man. At this point, it just is what it is, yo. And from there, from this whole situation, it don't seem like it's good for either side. So, and she got you out here looking like a fool, and how you reacted, kind of like a fool. So, man, it's just all bad, just bad for everybody, man.
Did you
What
see
think,
she
man?
got arrested today too
No.
from kidnapping some kids? It's a whole different. We ain't even gonna get
Oh
into
my
that.
goodness.
There's
And what?
new
You can't
alerts.
take the man's phone. That's illegal within itself.
All right.
But
So
that's not here.
first, Hugh, what is Tigger real name? Why is your wife calling you Tigger? And why is that kid calling you Mr. Tigger? Why is everybody?
Hey, yeah,
why
who's
is we
the random
calling you
person?
Tigger? What is his man name?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
So that's the first thing what we need to figure out. The second thing is, bro, some of these women can ruin your life.
Life, bro.
Articles
Yes.
of him being abusive and this trying to stain his name. If we don't see that video, he ain't doing nothing to her. Stop hitting me. I ain't touching you. Stop beating on me. I ain't like, come on, bro. I will say it until I die. Whatever you falsely accuse me of, whatever I would have got in time with the maximum, you got to get that for lying. Whatever it is, you got to get that, because just get a man his phone. You already, for him to get that, like we about 40 years old now. We know the game. Her got that phone. He trying to get the phone. You call. You caught. You are
Yeah.
you caught. You didn't cheat it. It's blown up. She got the evidence. My problem is you already caught him. Give him his phone. She don't want to get a phone because she want to send the screenshots. She want to text it to herself. She want to call the girl. She want to do all type of crazy stuff. And it was one of those, he went to sleep and he woke up to her phone and he chasing her. Yeah, give me the phone. So she ain't get to do all her digging. She found them, and whatever in that phone is in that phone. It's in there.
It's in that phone. It's there.
In there. My thing is, get my man back his phone. We know what happened. Give me phone. I ain't giving you the phone. Like, we know how couples deal.
Bro, like, can't be kids out here, man. Can't be
Yeah.
kids. And you hit the nail on the head, man. It's just like, Tigger, yo, she can have you in a very dark place for a long time with those screams. Like I said, if it wasn't for that video, man, boy, you
I
would be
thought,
out
like,
here.
literally, I seen an article. I'm like, damn, Tigger out here, he won them abusive beating on his wife.
Yeah,
Like,
he
I
out
literally
here
seen an
giving
article. I'm
rough
like, I
hands.
look down on him like, dang, he one of them.
So he lucky that old girl, even though she was exaggerating with Miss Tigger, she was going along with the whole situation. Lucky that video dropped, or he would have been looking even worse. But I mean, you're right. Whatever Tigger was supposed to get, man, it should be applied to the false accuser. But
So,
you bad out here, man. You gotta go your different. You gotta go your separate way.
So, speaking on domestic abuse, man, these celebrities can't catch a break. Our dog, Marcellus Wiley, is in the news. And, he is married to an not basketball wife. So, what you call them? Housewife. So he ended up going to jail, Hugh. He got a beautiful wife. They married. They got some kids together. It says former Fox Sports host Marcellus Wiley has been released from Orange County Jail after posting $1,000 bond. Now, what happened was at the World Marriott in Orlando on Saturday afternoon on the 4th of July, Hugh, and the alleged victim was Wiley's wife. Wiley's wife asked officers to remove her husband from the shared hotel room due to her being afraid of him, saying that Wiley told her he was going to ex her and she was afraid of his behavior. Asked to elaborate by the officers, Wiley's wife said on the previous morning, Marcellus put his hands on her by using one finger to sternly and intentionally poke her in the cheek. He went to jail. I'm going to start on this one, bro. I'm going to start on this one.
Yeah, man.
Hugh, if I read that correctly, it said she called the cops. All right, Hugh, I'm her, you the cops. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring. Ring. Yo,
Please,
Mr. Hugh police officer. I need you to come here right now because it's a domestic violence case.
All right.
All right, Hugh,
What's going on? What happened?
What happened was yesterday, not today, not right now. I'm not being abused right now. But yesterday, my husband abused me.
Okay. What'd he do?
He took his finger, this one right here, and he sternly
All right, left or right?
poked me in the cheek. Said, I kill you. Hugh, she called the police and said, this didn't happen today. This happened yesterday, but I'm calling you today that my husband poked you in the cheek and my daughter seen it. And the police officers asked the daughter, yo, did you see your daddy do that? She was like, no, I didn't see him do that. But they was arguing in the other room.
Hey,
And
yo.
so 4th of July weekend, he's locked up because he couldn't get a bond because you ain't seeing no judge. So what day was 4th of July? Was it Friday or Saturday?
It was Friday.
No, concert was Friday or Saturday.
No, Saturday. Saturday. It was
So
Saturday.
you in jail Saturday on the 4th of July. You ain't spending time with your family, which you went for your kid competition, sports stuff. So you in jail, you missing that. Your kids had to see all this crazy stuff. You in there all a Sunday, and you finally get out on Monday, only because you had an attorney, because there's probably so backed up with the shenanigans of 4th of July weekend, you really wasn't going to get out to Tuesday, but since you got an attorney. So he spent them days in jail, and me knowing life, I guarantee she's probably the one that bailed him out too. Now, I bet you that. Now, Hugh, what's your thoughts?
Man, what's the discretion with that? Because I heard, I heard from different sources, like if somebody call and they say domestic violence, somebody has to go to jail.
That's what I heard also.
So I heard, but what sense does that make though? You know, saying you scare or poke, like where does common sense go on this whole situation? When it comes down to the police officer assessing the situation, like, hey, okay, maybe what will you do? Hey, wife, did he beat you? Did he backhand you, punch you? No, he one finger put it in my face. Okay, like, does that in the law says you should be going to jail? But apparently, like I heard even arguments, like some police can be called and just arguing, oh, domestic situation, somebody gotta go to jail. Like, hey, yo, bro. Like 0 to 100, there's nothing in between. And don't get me wrong, I'm not advocate for any type of domestic violence or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, just from the facts that both sides admitted, plus the daughter, like, what are we doing here? Does that scream jail? That's just wild, yo.
Definitely wild. So, he did a response 7 hours ago. Did you hear it or read it?
No.
Me neither. So let's see what he said. It says divorce response. I'm going to skim through it because it's kind of long. I love my children with everything I am. My highest priority has always been protecting them and preserving a relationship they have with both parents. Because of the public allegations made against me by Anne Marie, I have been forced to respond with evidence rather than emotions. More importantly, I owe it to my children to truthfully document what they have endured. To do that, I must address the lies Anne Marie has told about me by telling the truth about her and our marriage. We about getting to see you. Over the years, I have compiled videos, photographs, text messages, emails, and other evidence that directly contracts those baseless claims and provide a factual record of our family and events leading to this unfortunate divorce. That record includes evidence of Anna Marie repeated infidelity. I repeat, her repeated infidelity, including an affair with her pregnant friend's husband.
Woo. Woo. Boy.
Serious and damaging parenting failures. A voodoo spell she cursed over my family, as well as she claimed hated her from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, along with many and other unflattering documents events. To be frank, many friends, family members, and fans have been whatever that word is, that after she was kicked off the Real Housewives of Atlanta, lost her mind. I must agree. I never wanted my family issues and struggles to become public for any reasons, including divorce leverage. But I unfortunately knew this day was inevitable. I was willing to endure anything, even hell itself, if it meant being with my children every single day. I am their hero, and I am now fighting to make sure the positive and real image they know of me is the one that endures. I am prepared to address these allegations and related matters through the legal process and evidence. My focus remain my children, my integrity, the truth. Thank you for understanding. Damn.
Goodness, y'all.
Hugh.
I think
I gotta take the
the moral
headphones
of
off of
this,
that one.
bro, repeat infidelity. It sounds like, she's knee deep in that we said the housewives or NBA housewives situation. I think ultimately, man, especially between both of these situations, the moral story is, man, you gotta watch who you marry now. Both sides. Y'all got, boy, that's the most important decision that you have in your life.
Damn, we used to
It's
the
the person you
guys.
marry.
We used to the guys. So
Yeah.
here go a far left twist, right? Now, mind you, Marcellus, he talks about everybody tea and everybody drama. So,
That is
people
true.
been
That's
waiting
true.
because he's one that's gonna say his opinion. He's gonna kick people when they down,
Yeah.
and he's gonna give his experience, right? So you
Yeah.
had Jason Whitlock. He gave his side because he rocked with Marcellus. He like, bro, basically that be lying. Now the best one was Acho. You see Emmanuel Acho response?
Nah.
So you gotta watch
Nah.
it. You gotta watch it. I'll paraphrase for the people. So Acho, like, look, I'm on vacation. I know y'all want me to respond. I'm gonna respond real quick. Basically, he was like, look, me and this guy work with each other for 3 years, 2 hours a day for 3 years straight. I know him. I texted him last week. I seen him 2 weeks ago. I seen him and his wife 3 times in the last month. We talk we see each other all the time. On internet, he throw a bunch of shade at me. She have throw shade at me. He's like, I ain't about to do that today. I ain't about to do this. I'm gonna let y'all in on what I have seen, my personal experiences with them. He was like, me working with him. Marcellus is a clasher. His wife, she's a clasher. They both this. He like, I've been to their cribs. He's highly opinionated. She highly opinionated. He's like, now, the tea I would give y'all is, he was like, so, since I'm Nigerian and I get my Nigerian group chats, I get a text message with pictures of her with a Nigerian out looking real lovey-dovey. He like, they like, yo, ain't this your man's? He's like, hey, ain't this your man's? So he's like,
I got back up.
he like, man, so I'm already been in a loop, but I ain't about to be on some, hey, your woman and did this because everybody can't handle that. So I already been seeing what it is, and he don't know the context. He don't know they relate to inside their marriage, how they rolling. So he left it alone. So before I even read that, Acho already got the receipts of the person and one of the Nigerian, because it was like she was out with this Nigerian that got money,
Man.
and she out in the streets with him all lovey-dovey, and somebody like, yo, ain't this your man's wife? So her cheating, that obviously probably can be proven. Gets to be more careful.
Man, so you think it could just bubble to the surface? All she could do is kind of play victim on the whole situation to even the
Well,
playing field. But
well,
I mean,
if
who knows?
Hugh, if she is out cheating, right? And messing up
Yeah.
their family, I believe her 0% with anything she says because first she trying to save face with the kids and make somebody
Mm-hmm.
be the bad guy. You got to be the bad guy. So she tried to do that lie and it's like, all right, I need to throw him in jail. I need to do this because I'm going to divorce her and I'm going to divorce him and try to get some money. So I
To
got to
get some money.
paint.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's kind of being used as leverage.
Yeah.
The finger right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And,
So
and it's like, okay, because my stuff is spilling over. We got to throw some dirt on his side because it's already uneven. So we got to figure a way out to make this thing even so I have a shot at some of his money.
and Marcella's been in the news heavy with ape allegations a lot randomly popping up.
Ah, good gravy, yo.
Yeah, so he's been getting a
Ah,
lot
my
of
goodness, y'all.
somebody back when he was in college and somebody
Ah,
got the
good gravy.
cootie. So then somebody like when I work with him, he tried to he took it from me too. So he's dealing with like he done took the cootie all the way back from college and it's like over like 6 different women. So
Good gravy.
add that on to what this just happened. So she's like perfect timing. His name getting drug in the mud. Get
Ooh, ooh, boy.
that dog
Ooh,
is
boy.
going through it.
Man,
So,
yeah, he is.
but I at least like he's tried to say like men in a marriage, bro. Real men don't ever want the mom to look like the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Never want you don't want to throw like just say if Jane is my wife and she's cheated, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about to let my kids know that mom's out here. She done messed up this marriage. It just didn't work. That's between us as adult people stuff. As a man, I'm going to protect her because I married her. I'm going to protect you, even on that BS. But once you point the finger and say, this didn't work because of your debt, I ain't even going to let you get the full DA out. Hold on, itch. Here go the receipts. Here go the pictures.
Oof,
Your
boy.
mama's a hoe. Your mama's a... And that's what Marcellus did. He was like, everything was cool until you tried to come at me. He like, oh, I already got all the receipts. Your mama's a hoe. And I can prove it.
Man, that's rough, yo. That's rough. That's oof. Oof.
Gets
Like I
to be
said, man,
more
that's
careful.
got to be more careful. And like you said, it sucks because you said the kid was right there, watched the whole thing, and then she said nothing happened. So it's just
These
like,
kids ain't all of his kids, I believe, is like over like 7. They're old enough where they know what they seen.
yeah.
And kids
So just
kids snitch on anything.
right, and then so it end up being his word versus hers, and you end up in
But why I
jail
gotta go to
because I mean,
jail?
he the
Like,
big fish. He the big fish. We know that game, yo. He the big fish.
like
So the tablets, everything like that. Like I said, it feels like cooler heads should have prevailed. And just on everybody's side, maybe. Hey, you got to leave. You know, you got to
we
leave. Get your
we need to
stuff.
ask our
Get a
law.
room.
We
Huh?
need to if you can remember tomorrow. Let's ask our law enforcement friend if
Yeah.
if like is there a rule if somebody calling domestic violence, is there a rule somebody got to go, or y'all just like since y'all made me come, I'm
Yeah.
leaving here with
Somebody
somebody.
going to jail. Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
going to
That's
jail. I want to know if there's
right.
a law or y'all just petty.
Right. Because, like I said, from the details that was brought to us, right, from what she said, with the whole thing, was that jail appropriate? Did the police officer feel that was jail appropriate on having the whole weekend, or was he just a big fish?
Yeah, because the
That's just
police
like,
officers even probed and asked more questions, even asked
yeah,
the kid, like, and then you calling me off something from a day ago. He ain't physically like beat you.
right.
I'm not. Then I know he's a celebrity. Like, No, ma'am. I'm just, hey, bro, go get a different room. I ain't taking you to jail,
Right,
homie.
right. You got. I mean, go to a hotel, get a different room, stay away from the next how many days, and then you gotta figure this out. You know what I'm saying?
But then again,
Or
now I can't wait to get the answer now because as I think about it, let's say if he did do that
right,
and that night she get on her live by him. So now it's like,
yeah,
yo, you
well,
came and you had a chance to lock him
yeah.
up and you like, oh, but I thought so it
I never
could
thought of
be.
that. I never thought about that
It could be one of those because that's on your
because he did.
conscience
I guess
where,
he did. Well, she said he did threaten her life,
yep. So I guess you got to take it
and
serious.
yeah, I guess you gotta take it serious because she says he did threaten her life, and I guess even a touch is considered assault,
But my
right?
thing is, why can't it be the other way around? If he called and said the exact same thing, I bet you $1 billion bottle of shit she ain't going to jail.
So is it the first person who gets to the phone wins? It's like the kid, when somebody knock over the vase, whoever gets to the parent first, and just like he did it, and it's like she did it, and then oh man. Anyways, moral of the story is, man, the person you marry, yo, got to be more careful. Got to be more careful.
Yeah, but they've been married for a second. It's just, I guess
Yeah.
people you know people integrity and moves. Like, and I think she's probably Nigerian. I think she's Nigerian. Actually, let me
And also, whatever is in that phone, whatever you think is in that phone, Tigger, no. Get off. Hey, chat, man. Without looking it up, man, what's Tigger's name, yo?
Dr. Anne Marie. So she's, yeah. I had to figure it
Oh,
out.
she a doctor.
Well, no, hell no. That's a different Anne Marie.
Oh,
So yeah, we have to look it up. But I think you'll get more context when I send you the Acho deal. I think he said she's Nigerian too. So we can finally talk about basketball and sports. All right, we're about to make this quick. We're about to have some fun. Now, Hugh, Rich Paul, he was doing the Mind Your Game podcast with Max Kellerman. And with Max Kellerman, let me turn
who
off some of my
was?
Wi-Fi. You say who?
No, I missed the first part. Who did the?
Hold on. Let me pause some of my Wi-Fi. Cause my Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi-ing too much right now. Messing up my signal. So we gonna start this part over in 1 second. Let's go. Security cam. Candy cam. Watch. Smart camera. We gonna take YouTube. And we gonna pause all of it. And then we're gonna pause this right here. And we're good. Can you hear me, you? Internet. Press 1 if y'all can still hear me or the Wi-Fi is too janky. Press 1 if y'all can hear me, y'all. Press 1 because Hugh froze. I'm going to tell Hugh to hang up and call back. Hang up and call back. We finally getting to sports. I'm telling Hugh to call back. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hugh.
Yo.
All right, we good. I have pause some of my Wi-Fi stuff. So we back good to go. All right, now we finally get to talk some basketball. LeBron James trade. So we have Rich Paul, who is his agent. He have a podcast, I think Mind the Game or something with Max Kellerman. Now, they was talking about the options where LeBron can go. And they pulled up the chart. And he talked about the pros and cons. The chart had Maxey, Edgecombe, Brown, and Embiid if he went to the 76ers. Over with the Heat, you had Mitchell, Wiggins, Giannis, and Bam. With Minnesota, you got Ant, Melo, McDaniels, and Gobert. You got Denver, you got Murray, Johnson, Gordon, and Joker. With the Cavs, Mitchell, Harden, Mobley, and Allen. And also, who is this up here? No Gar, say no Garland, so and so. Now, from knowing what you know, since LeBron said he's not playing with, let's first go with LeBron saying he's not playing with the Lakers no more and opting out. What's your thoughts about that? And then what makes the most sense if you're a LeBron agent or his best friend? Where'd you tell him to go?
Well, didn't see the Laker opt out coming. I did not see that. I
You
did
didn't
not
see
see
it?
that one go. You said what?
You say you didn't see it?
Yeah, I ain't see that one coming, yo. It sounded like it was a little both sides maybe dragging the wagon a little bit, being a little petty, but I didn't think it was gonna go anywhere. I just couldn't see LeBron going anywhere else because I don't think there was another brand big enough for him to go anywhere else. So I just figured they would make it work. They'll meet in the middle. They'll throw him whatever how much they want to throw him, and then call it a day. Because at the end of the day, it's a retirement time. This next move is gonna be his best move. Always seen him retiring and at the Lakers, so that just kind of like threw me off. So,
I'll
the
rebuttal
bet.
that. I'll rebuttal
Okay.
that while you so we can go stay on topic with it. Um I'm trying to think of how much did it shock me. Everybody was saying he could have go to a different team. It's just, I guess, it didn't shock me. It just doesn't make sense. Because my thing is, let's say most you get 2 more years left.
Mhm.
At my old age, LeBron already achieved a championship with Miami, 2 of them. You got the Cavs' first championship, and then you went to a historic Laker franchise and got a championship. So you got 3 rings with 3 different teams, franchise organizations. You've been playing with the Lakers like the longest you done play for any team. And you're at home, you in LA. Like, you know you about to hand it off to Luka. Luka could wait 2 more years. You could complain, do your thing. So it don't make sense to leave anywhere else unless you're going to Golden State. It doesn't make sense because Golden State, he's here to stay in California. He ain't going to the Clippers. That's just literally because I ain't think he want to leave California. Like, who want?
Because but then Kawhi he got traded over there to Toronto yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the Clippers, they're bare boned over here. There's no point in going. And
all
who
right. So
wants to
move.
retire a Clipper?
All right. So carry on with your statement. So move to the next
All
point.
right, so the place that that really makes sense more than anything else, probably fit wise, if we want to be honest, uh, I would have to say Philly, yo. If you really, because what messed LeBron up, right? The biggest thing that messed LeBron up and his GOAT status, I believe I told you this before, was him going to New York and winning the Knicks the championship. I believe I expressed that to you. I was like, if he want to be GOAT, if he finally want to hop over good old MJ and most people eyes, that would do it if he went to the Knicks and won the championship. But them winning the championship this year took that off the shelf. Right now, you gotta go to the secondary market. I mean, Philly 6-7. Who knows? They got crazy fans. They will fight for him. You know, LA fans, they totally turned their back on LeBron James for whatever reason. I guess you couldn't love Kobe and love LeBron James at the same time. Go figure, right? We didn't know this until he got there, and he probably didn't know it until he got there.
You're funny.
Um, so now
Keep going.
you have to have a solid conversation with Embiid. Gotta get Embiid on the phone like, hey man, you gotta lose about 25 pounds or something. You probably can't tell him that directly. Like, how fit and stuff are you? How's your body? Like, give him all your contacts to how you've been maintaining, keeping up your body. Like, give him all your contacts. Now, once you do that, see how he's feeling body wise, even though you can't put the whole season on Embiid body. We know, but here we are. You got Brown over there, and then you have the young stud,
Edgecombe.
Maxi.
Oh,
Maxi.
Maxie.
Yeah, you got the young stud Maxi. So you got shooters, and you have a top 10. You have a top 10 player in the league in Brown. You have young wise, up and coming top 10, and Maxi. So he's going to do whatever you need to do. And whenever he's healthy, for 7 to 25 games, you have a top 5 center in the league. Oh, so and if you win Philly a championship, boy, they'll love you forever. They'll fight for you over MJ any day. I think that makes the best sense with age, youth, big man, fan base. Would I want to personally do it? No, but that's the best fit for him.
Absolutely. Hell no, bro. You are
What?
crazy.
What?
Q. LeBron is at the end of his career. He's trying to compete for a championship, get a ring, and be done. The stress, one thing we know, Embiid is not going to be healthy. There's 100% chance Embiid won't be healthy. He couldn't even
maybe.
play in the playoffs. He played like 2 games and took 2 games off. There's 100% chance that Embiid, he's irrelevant. So he would have to basically decide to go to Philly without Embiid. Don't even use Embiid. You're going for Brown and Maxey. That's what you got. And a young Edgecombe.
That's still good.
No. Hell no. No. There is not even close. It's not even close. If he had sense, LeBron, you got to go to Miami. You got to go to Miami. Number
They ain't
one.
got no shooters over there.
Number one, you already know the organization. You already know the organization. You know Pat Riley. Number 2, you got the best coach out of everybody. You already know the coach. You already won 2 championships with this coach. So you know the organization. You know the GM. You know the coach because y'all won the championship in this uniform with this team. And with LeBron being older, he want to do the less work possible. Where is he going to do that? Miami, you got Giannis and you got Bam. Giannis is going to do 80% all of your hard work. Bam, I don't know what the hell Bam going to do with Giannis there. I think he's just going to grab rebounds. And once LeBron go, they're going to build a championship team around him. They just signed Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr., all he do is grab the ball and shoot. 100% fit with LeBron. Just make this 3. So that was amazing signing, and you get a white boy that can shoot. LeBron need a white boy that can shoot. You get him that, LeBron will be able to coast. He will be like, look, I'm going to facilitate. I play point some games. Some games I'll let a random person play point. He did it with Chalmers.
Thomas. But like livelihood, yes, you make sense, right? I can't deny that you don't make sense. Miami, like say him know the organization, yada yada yada, right? I'm just saying fit for basketball. Ain't not one of them. Like Brown is a Finals MVP. He's an Eastern Conference MVP, Larry Bird Trophy winner. Like
But
as of right now, he's better than anybody
but
that's on my end.
so this is the thing you're thinking of, right? You're thinking of who's the best talent wise for LeBron. Talent wise, don't fit with LeBron because LeBron needs somebody big. LeBron can, let's just say LeBron is playing
No,
point. LeBron need a Giannis. LeBron need a AD. He needs somebody who don't need the ball, who gonna be ball dominant. You got Brown, he can play both ways, but Brown need the ball. And he's out of Boston because he want the ball. Maxey, he needs the ball. So it already Brown and Maxey need the ball. Edge going trying to figure it out. And Embiid, he needs the ball. So then you add LeBron. The match is the worst out of all the teams, bro. It literally don't.
I disagree. I
Don't.
disagree because one, Giannis, he don't have an outside shot. He needs to be in the paint. One thing
And
about
LeBron need him in the paint.
LeBron don't like people in the paint. He got the most points of all time by going to the paint layups. It wasn't by shooting. So he needs things cleared up. So even with Giannis he played point center all the time. So he has the ball and he has to do shimmy down the paint and he has to get his work in the paint where LeBron don't want him to be at. Bam, nobody knows what Bam does. We know what he do, but we don't really know.
He dropped 81. He dropped 81.
He dropped 81. The most nastiest work that we ever seen. That was the most nasty work. He did drop 81, the most nastiest way that we ever seen. But even with that, it's not Bam is not a scorer. He's not a pure scorer. He just can't get you a shot, really. So it's like they don't work. Does it work? And let's say Golden State.
Them niggas
They're
too
old
old,
over
bro.
there.
They too old.
They too old, bro.
Too old.
It's just generic. Like we can't do it, man. Steph, unfortunately, as much as we love Steph, Kerr runs Steph into the ground, bro. He don't have another game plan besides run Steph Curry all over the place. And Steph Curry body is breaking down. It sucks, right?
And
So
if
that's
we
just
being
what it is.
honest, Hugh, I think LeBron don't want to play with Draymond Green. Because Draymond Green,
Ain't they BFFs though?
Draymond Green think they're BFFs. Like Draymond
You
love
rude,
LeBron.
dog. You're rude.
80, bro, let's talk about it. Draymond love LeBron. Hey, you know that relationship with a girl like you more than you like her or vice versa? It's 80-20. There's 80-20. All you hear is Draymond talk about LeBron. How often do you hear LeBron ever talk about Draymond? Like,
we have him on the show, but you're
on what
right.
show?
Didn't he have on
No.
the shop? The shop? He invited him to his wedding. Okay. Yeah, all right.
So Draymond have a Bron James love. Now, I'll
you
be
can see
behind
in his eyes. I ain't gonna doubt. You can see in his eyes.
Yeah. You don't see them go anywhere. You don't see them go no club. You don't see them hanging out. It's just, yeah. So behind closed doors, I think LeBron is cordial, but Draymond want to be his BFFs, right?
Oh man, I'm sure they friend each other, but Draymond do love Bron.
100%.
You can see the twinkle in his eyes.
With that being said, Draymond, he know who Draymond is as a person. Draymond IQ is as high as LeBron's. It could is a little bit lower, but he have one of the best IQs in the NBA. So you got high IQ. LeBron is more of, he's firm, aggressive, but he'll let some things go at this older age. Draymond, he ain't taking no shit. This is my team.
He's just angry over there.
We built this. This is us. Me, Clay, and Steph. Now it's just me and Steph. You don't like it?
He won't come at LeBron like that, bro. He won't come at LeBron like that.
100% will come at LeBron. He called LeBron
1,000% he wouldn't have. You just say he just had a man crush on him?
And his crazy ass will still come at LeBron like that. And the heat of battle,
I disagree.
100%. Hugh, He already called him a B when they was going against each other.
Yeah, but that's competing. I'll call you way worse just by playing chess. Like we'll call
No,
you way
dog.
worse. Well,
No.
playing chess,
So LeBron know they're gonna clash, bro. So I think LeBron.
if we want to be
wa-
honest, well, okay. Let me just throw some teams out there.
Oh,
Okay?
hell, all right. Before you do that, I 100% agree with you. The New York Knicks winning the championship was the worst thing that could ever happen to LeBron legacy
Worst thing. Yeah.
because you couldn't have painted a better picture for them to lose and choke, LeBron to come to New York, his last years to say today, win him a championship. He's going over Jordan. He's just going over Jordan.
That was the ring that he needed.
That was
That was
what
the
he
ring.
needed. Now you're going there, you're going to get the KD treatment. They won it the year before
You'll
without
get
you.
the KD treatment.
Nobody's going to respect the ring. I wouldn't.
Okay, all right.
Talk to me.
What about a great organization, ton of talent that needs a ball handler that fell short of a championship in San Antonio Spurs?
I think the market is too small for LeBron. San Antonio is not big enough. They don't have enough people. They're down.
At this point, if it's not New York or LA, all these markets too small for him.
I think San Antonio way too small for LeBron.
Wait.
It's like it sound good to play with Wemby and them young boys. It does. I think LeBron is more. He still want to market and brand, and I think it would take him 3 years to get it how we want with Wemby, and I don't think they got enough time for that.
Hey, just was in the championship.
Nigga, the West is hard. The West is too many. You got to think. LeBron, if he want to do this, he got to go to the East. It ain't nothing in this West because no matter what, you still got Denver and you got Joker. You got San Antonio. You got OKC who going to be the favorite to win it every single year until they break up that team. You got Minnesota now. You like, come on, bro.
Okay, now since we're here, of course, Denver acquired about LeBron. How did it make you
Yes.
feel?
If I'm now, my A is Miami. That's the best fit for him. My B would be Denver.
Oh, you're
My
crazy.
B would be
Over
Denver.
Philly? Over
My
Philly?
B would be Denver. Bro,
Crazy.
you go to Denver. You get to play. IQ. Everything we said with Draymond, but he's going against the IQ plus the best player in the world. So
But he's a ball dominant. He's way more ball dominant.
They both so smart, bro. Murray should have a field day. So it's like you got Murray, who can have his spurts. Hopefully he get better with LeBron. You got Gordon.
Murray overrated, bro. We know he overrated.
He is. But I would definitely consider Denver, and I think Denver market is big enough for him.
Okay. Market not big enough for him, but they acquired for him.
Nigga,
Minnesota.
the Pistons.
Minnesota. He would never come to Detroit. I don't even do that to us. With the YNs. The YNs over down in good old Minnesota.
LeBron would be bald by the time he retired. He would look just like me. He would naturally lose every hair he have dealing with them, bro. Hell no.
I could picture him like Hoodie Mello. Like, well, remember Hoodie Mello was in the bus with all the YNs looking angry? Like
LeBron would be the angry old man over there, bro. He'd just be the angry old man.
YN energy. That, like, if they would did a what's the NFL behind would they be doing the show?
Hard Knocks.
The train cap? Hard Knocks. If they did a Hard Knocks,
They would have to make one for it.
Yeah, for Bron over there with the YNs over there in Minnesota, it'll probably be better TV than the season.
Literally. Must watch. I love it because he will love. I think he respect Melo and Rudy game.
Honestly,
So
if you want to talk about pure basketball wise, he'd be a good fit over there, bro.
he would. He would.
Yeah. He
Be,
got the bigs. They do nothing but get boards and defense.
yeah, cause I think
Um
everybody would be willing to play defense. Everybody be willing. Nobody be selfish. So it's
yeah.
like
And
Melo.
is a borderline superstar. And a star.
It's like Melo, LeBron, and you got 3 players that can score 30 if you want to.
Right. And they need a wing player, you know. They need somebody to fill that position. But that's not gonna happen. And
No.
last of course, we have good old Cleveland
Cleveland.
Cavaliers.
I just don't
What
think
say you?
that's just going back to your ex-girlfriend. It's like, and it's a different ex. It's like a
No,
real,
it's going back to your first love. It's
yeah. It's
different.
like
Not
no,
just the ex
no. It's going
girlfriend.
back to your ex-wife. Your ex-wife.
First love, 6'7", bro. It's going back to your first love, man. Your high school sweetheart. Yeah, y'all got married and then divorced. She took your phone. She wouldn't let it go.
I
And
just I
whatever she
just
found
I just
was
wouldn't
in there.
do it because it's Donovan Mitchell team, and you see they just confirmed they just paid him
What
yesterday.
whatever he goes to
If
is
you
gonna be
wanna
somebody else's
call
team.
him Spider,
Like the only unfortunately, I
you
just
say
don't
wherever
think
he go,
that
what?
wherever he goes in a championship caliber squad is gonna be somebody else's team. So it's gonna be Brown and Bede. It's gonna be freaking Giannis. It's gonna be so on and so forth.
I just think
So
LeBron and Harden will play terribly together. They just
I think that's the biggest flaw
they're
is
like
Harden.
oil and water.
But I would say, well, the way Harden plays and the playoffs needs to be studied. So why not try to get value for him to fill out the roster if you Cleveland?
I would, but James Harden he opted in to with his contract to stay over there.
Yeah, I mean he can opt in and get traded. That's still an option. That they do it all the time.
Shit depends on this clause. When you get older, nigga, them old people, them old
Yeah, I
heads
don't
be
think there's only
having
two people that got no trade clause.
who's a second.
Um, LeBron and I know the second. He used to be over there in Arizona. He got hurt. Oh, he came from Washington.
I want you to get the name. I know it.
I know it, bro. I got him right. He was injured
I keep
like
on
all
telling
last year.
everybody that's who the Pistons gonna get. We're gonna spend all our money on an injured player who's a has been, and we're gonna pay. We gonna open a bank for him. Bradley
Bill.
Beal.
Bill. I said it before you said it. Thank you. I said it before you said it. Bill. Bradley Bill. But you see, my man is available. The guard out of Sacramento,
DeRozan. I don't.
D Rosen.
I.
That's who we need, bro.
You think
Pistons need
so?
D Rosen.
Y'all gotta hype me
100%.
up. Like I see available. Like hype me up for it though.
Bro, one, he's a scoring guard. He can get his own shot, yo. At this point, we need just about anybody who can get their own shot. He can handle the ball, so you have a second ball handler, and you have a scoring at the point guard spot. So him and Cade can alternate off not only with each other, but one can sit down and run the offense, and the other one come in and run the offense. So they don't have to be on the floor together, and you still get production plus scoring. And he is a baller. He is a baller. He just
Man,
got
that
shipped to
nigga. I guess
Sacramento.
I'm taking a person. That nigga messed up so many of my parlays last season.
Yeah, you gotta get about that
Not
thing.
scoring 15 points, bro. I think that nigga is going like this, bro, with his
If
career.
he's probably gonna go to like Miami or something, but if not, if you really want to contend, man, he would be perfect. He's the exact person that we need because we know we need a point guard. We need somebody who can score the ball. And he can do both. So I think he's a veteran player. We already got the first we had the number one overall seed in the East. We got to the second round. Now we know what we need to do to get to the next round.
Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So, if you was to cast your vote right now, where is LeBron going?
I purely off of the easiest transition. If he's gonna go back to girlfriend, he's gonna retire in Cleveland. If I was gonna cast my vote right now, obviously Cleveland, 2 years, and that's what I got. If I was gonna,
Hmm, if I was to cast my vote, I said Miami is 100% made the most sense. I'm going to go with the thing that's going to be the most exciting, but the dumbest. He's going to go to Golden State Warriors, and he's going to play with Curry and Draymond, and it's going to be like when he told Westbrook to come over there, and it's like, yay! It's going to be a train wreck, but we all want to watch it. And
that'd be entertaining. That'd be entertaining. He gonna be over there with our boy Yaxel. Dang, if he go over there, he usually trade. He usually get the first round pick traded. Whatever LeBron goes, whoever was their first rounder, out of there. Yeah. So I mean, we'll take Jackson over here in Detroit.
100%.
Yeah.
So like, you got
Yes.
Yaxo, you got Draymond, you got they just all too old, bro. Because out of the
You got
three,
your boy from Miami.
Butler, he's hurt.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
out of those four players, well, we already know Butler ain't playing no time. He ain't playing next season. So you got three players. I think if LeBron go there, you gonna keep on seeing a stat pop up. They're not gonna play more than 30 games all the same time. Cause somebody's gonna keep gonna get. It's just they're gonna take turns getting injured, bro. And it's like, man,
I mean,
they good when they play together. They just don't never get to play together.
I could just see LeBron being that old man stat line of he playing the most games. Him and Draymond Green. And that's a nasty combination, 1-2 work combination. That's
Cause you
nasty as hell. Um, I said Curry would be the key, but he just getting run down, man.
and if LeBron come go over there, would you sign Clay back?
He a free agent?
I don't know.
Yes. If I could get him for a good price. If I get him for a good price, but if you're Clay, would you go back?
100%.
Or would you go to Miami?
If I'm Clay, I'm going to Miami because Clay
Yeah,
he got boats and he love Odyssey. He'll love Miami.
yeah.
So if I'm Clay, I'm going to Miami
He
because I already been there, done that. You
he,
got
he
four
newly single
rings.
too. He's
Yeah,
single out here.
I'm going straight to
They
Miami.
all married men over there in Golden State, boy. They
He
single
trying to
down.
get his next mag.
Yeah, man, Meg
So
needs.
so yeah. So I'm saying Golden State. Our last subject is with Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown, he got traded. Now, prior to being traded, it was weird. Kept on seeing dumb reports saying AI said, the stats. He is like the eighth best player on the team, all that stuff. They end up trading the Boston Celtics, traded Finals MVP Jalen Brown for Paul George. Hugh,
Mhm.
what was your thoughts when you seen that trade? Who won? What you got?
I would like to say this: this trade could have made Paul George the greatest player of all time. Probably got him in the Hall of Fame. If you really think about it, Paul George is equivalent to what, three MVPs, three final MVPs? No, or is it two? Because you got Shea Gildrix Alexander that he was traded for. So he's an MVP, 2-time regular season MVP and the finals MVP. So you got our boy Brown, he's a final MVP and an Eastern Conference MVP. So we sit on 5 and probably first rounders. I think it's what, round 7?
Did they trade? Did the Clippers trade him for James Harden?
Mm, did they?
Because remember,
Let's look.
James Harden was in Philly
No, I think he left in free agency and went over to Philly.
because James Harden was in Philly and Paul George was in the Clippers, and Paul
Yeah,
and
but I think Paul George left off of free agency. I don't think they got anything for him.
okay, you could be right. I don't remember. Mm.
Like,
So
so, so he could be one of the greatest. This could be a Hall of Famer, yo. Like, just off of the value
his
that
value is crazy.
he's the most valuable player of all
and
time, dog.
and in real life, he's the most overrated player of all time.
Rated player of all time, bro. Oh my goodness. If
Like
there was
he
a
even said on the interview, he want to be Robin. He don't want to be a Batman. Like
yeah,
I didn't trade
if
it.
that doesn't scream
I didn't trade my whole
overrated,
life for you, and you for Robin for the backup dancer.
man. And they paid him a lot of money. They paid him $200+ million to come over there just to do nothing. Um he got traded. At the Clippers gave up like who knows how many first rounders for him just because old boy wanted him, the claw, Kawhi Leonard.
Mm.
So, anywho, that he's the most overrated player of all time. I just feel like um they pressed them as I mean the Celtics, Boston Celtics pressed the panic button. This was almost a similar trade to our boy um not what's my man out LA? What's our boy LA?
Luca.
Luca. This is almost kind of like a similar situation. Like you could have got more. You underrated the value of the player. Like you're trading Brown, which I said again, he's a top 10 player. He was just a leading candidate for MVP. He was top 3 in MVP, and you trade him for Paul George and some first round picks that nobody kind of care about. Like you drastically undervalue him. I think they could have got a haul for him, but I think they panicked. They just didn't want him back by the time of the season, and they just took whatever that was on the floor. But
The, po-
shout out to Philly because Philly always going for it. Yo, one thing about Philly, all sports teams, they gonna go for it. They gonna get that star somehow, some way.
it's it's one of the dumbest trades I've ever seen. It literally took Boston here, Philly here. You did that trade. Philly went here, Boston went here. So you did a trade to make your team worse and help the team out in your division get better. That doesn't make any sense. You literally, it's not
Yeah.
like it's a team on the West. It's not just a team on the East. It's a team in your division. You help somebody on your division get better. And my thing is, you could have got the world for Brown. And if I'm not getting the world, you just stand here.
Yeah.
Like, hey, nigga, we'll try again next year. Cause I ain't giving you up for bro, you won your final MVP, you in your prime, you were just in an MVP race, you just led a Tatumless Boston team who everybody in the world thought they was left for dead this year, including both of us. You took them to the top 3 team in the East out of nowhere, dropping 35 points a game for like 20 games. Like he was going crazy.
He was going
So,
crazy.
so Boston's are idiots. Philly got better. because however you want to shake it, call it, Maxey is a bucket. You got Brown as a bucket. And if Embiid healthy, he's a bucket. Their team is insane. So,
Man, if Embiid lost, let's say 25 pounds, which he need to lose weight to help him stay healthy, get that weight off his knees and everything else. If he can play 70% of the season, 65% of the season, if he can play 60% of the season, they is a world of problem. If he can be on the back stretch towards the playoffs after All-Star weekend, get it in,
and it's
then
crazy because like when you
that
watch Embiid, he is so good.
he's
Like,
so amazing.
he's a center. He's one of the rare centers that can drop 60,
Yeah,
drop
and
40, get. He's a bucket, bro.
unfortunately, it's like the stats show that 9 times out of 10, anybody in America that falls down will fall down next to Embiid's knees. like, like, like you just fall down, you just gonna teleport right next to his knees because, yeah, brother can't stay healthy. But if he can, he showed us something during the playoffs, man. The little time that he did play. And if you can tap into any part of that, they would have to be a top 3 team in the East, no matter how you cut it.
And wait, hold on. Was Philly the team that knocked out Boston, or was it Atlanta? Because remember, Boston was up
I
3 to
did
1
bet
to
on.
somebody. They was up 3 to 1, and they end up
I,
losing. I think it's Philly, bro.
I think it's Philly.
So you traded the nigga to the team that just knocked y'all off in the playoffs without him?
Yeah, because I believe I bet on that game and won a decent amount.
Yeah, you did.
Hmm.
They
Huh.
end up winning them 3 straight games. Cause remember Embiid was playing and they was going crazy. Yeah, I think that
I think
is.
you're right.
So
Check,
why would you
but I
do
think
that?
you're right. Yeah, that don't make sense. That
Yeah.
that don't make sense,
Like I
man.
said, a
But
dumb emotional decision.
yeah, and these teams are different, man. They didn't want to pay him either. I heard he has another contract coming around,
So
almost
I just heard
$60 million a year.
he too pro black and Boston, and you add that with he's very smart and intelligent. So it's like you're pro black, but then you the smartest person in the room, which he probably is most times. But
Yeah.
he's smart black and he know it, and he's arrogant about it. But
All right, let's talk about this. Nothing wrong with what you said, but sometimes a best quality is being a good hang.
what
You
do you
know,
mean?
meaning like
A good hand or a good hang?
hang,
Okay.
HANG. Because it's like, okay, if you're in a team scenario, a team setting, you always gotta go with the GM XYZ, right? Everybody plays their part. And this is not me trying to diminish any of his intelligence. I'm all for that, right? But sometimes that can block people actually being a good people person, right? Like being around other people and just be
Well,
able to relax with them.
sometimes you have to dumb down your intelligence to make other people feel sociably comfortable.
I don't even think about dumbing down your intelligence. Like, do you have to talk about certain things and certain times might
What
not
it's just like,
dumbing it
for
down.
example, right? If we hanging with Stephen A. Smith and he say, "Can you extractigate that hat for me?" And it's like, what does that mean? He's like, can you pass me the hat? And it's like, Stephen A., why didn't you just say, can you pass me the hat?
Yeah.
Because the room we're in, that's not needed. check the temperature. We don't just say pass me the hat, bro. We don't need that.
Yeah, relax. You gotta relax. Cause we have certain friends, mutual friends I'll tell you about, and just be like, no matter what you say, they just gonna go opposite of it. Like, no matter, and after a while, you just be like, I just, walk away. Like, bro, I really don't.
Relax.
I just ain't got time for energy. You could be like, hey, oh, it's so and so birthday. What'd you get them? Oh, I got them a card and this. Well, why didn't you give them the new XYZR? And be like, bro, like I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this.
Relax.
I didn't ask for this information. Relax, bro. Just
That's a
relax.
great
You
example.
know,
That's a great
and
example.
we said the same thing about Kyrie Irving when he wasn't there. He was like, bro, you got it, dog. Just relax.
And
And that's what I mean a good hang.
yeah, it's just a way to articulate it where it's like, because I feel I do it. Like, I like having high frequent conversations. With
Yeah,
95% of the people I'm around, I can't always have that. So it's just
yeah.
like, I am dumbing myself down because I don't want to really talk about this stuff. I want to talk about politics. I want to talk about the astrophysics stuff we talking on the car ride back home. All right, let's talk about the universe. Let's talk about space. Let's talk about, do you believe in God? Let's talk about this. I love those higher frequency conversations, but on a norm, I just got to be like, "Whoo, how was the game? Oh, it was great."
I guess
So,
I don't look at it as dumbing it down because I don't think you're, being stupid for not talking about it. Let's just say we're on a golf course and that's not what the conversation calls for. I don't
mhm.
think that matches and that makes it
Yeah.
make you dumbing
Yeah,
it down.
yeah,
It's
you might be right.
just
You might be right.
it's just
Yeah.
like, hey, this not golf. We playing golf. We gonna talk our stuff, and we're just gonna have a good time. Just relax.
Yeah, because
Semantics.
everybody don't always want to
People
just
would
be.
kill you with semantics, dog.
Everybody don't want to
You
be
know,
serious all the
yeah, it's
time.
like people would kill you with the semantics, and that can ruin a room when you start nitpicking or
And that's what
being the
Brown got.
smartest
Well,
guy.
alleged Dak Wood
Yeah,
Brown. We're not saying he is because we don't know him,
yeah.
but that can be a certain thing where you like, yeah, man, that was real extra condors, and he'd be like, it's extra condensed. Like, all right, then this is like, wait, did you know that so and so is 88.9 degrees? And it's like, actually, it is so like just certain small corrections and looking at me like, oh, anybody know that? Like, if you one of those type, it can piss a lot of people off because
Yeah.
one thing that did show what I noticed is after he got traded, did you see one of his teammates do a miss you pose, thank you pose? It was solid. Not one. Soon as LeBron announced his thing, Luka, the Lakers, everybody, the organization. I don't even think
Yeah.
the Boston Celtics said thank you, nigga. You just got us a ring 2 years ago.
Yeah. Like nobody really came to his defense this whole time. Really, not even Tame. Like literally nobody, and or spoke up for him. And the thing is, what I'm mostly trying to say, I'm not talking about his intelligence. It's okay to be intelligent, Cal Berkeley, whatever the case might be. But there's another intelligence of people, like knowing how to
Mhm.
communicate with people, right? Knowing when to say some things and not when to say some things. Or I'm not even talking about letting slick stuff slide. It's just like there's a certain way that you can talk and communicate with people because we all know in the working world, it's not what you know, it's what.
Who you know, baby?
Exactly. And if you can't make these relationships right for you, it's not going to work out for you in the long run. There we go.
I 100% agree. Yeah, that was a good one, man. So I think it was a dumb trade. I know one thing. Soon as they put the over under for every single game they play against Boston, I don't care if they got us over at 42.5 points. I'm taking his over every single time we play them because He's about to see red and barbecue chicken and go crazy. But the last thing I will say about it, Hugh, is I think this puts so much more pressure on Tatum after coming from an injury because we seen together y'all can win a championship. We seen without Tatum, you can be a third seed and Brown be a finals MVP candidate. So anything less than that with Tatum, they fucked up. And that's a
It's
terrible
unacceptable.
that's a terrible position to be in.
Because we said the exact same thing about Brown last year. We was like, well, you got the MVP, you got so and so, it's your team now. You gotta show
100%.
something. We said 100% that. We was like, you gotta show something. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Shows what you got. And he showed us. Yeah, watch this. And he showed us. And he shut everybody up. He
Everybody
shut the
up.
Robin talk up. He shut everything. We thought he was gonna get the MVP at one point in time. So he literally shut everybody up and did his thing. And now that 100% expectation, copy paste and email it to Tatum or put it on his shoulders and say, you have to do this
You
or
the man.
better.
You the man.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, how fair it is, it don't really matter. It doesn't, because now you the man, you're Batman, which everybody said that you was. Now you gotta show us without Brown.
Without your Robin, Coach Sterling say, "What up, though? What's going on?" He said, "I think Golden State as well, Lando. I think AD to Golden State is the next big move coming. Brown orchestrated that Aiden to Washington trade so AD could get free. Washington don't need AD, Aiden, and Sar. It would be Diabasta to the bench. You make an amazing point with all of that."
Yeah.
We know LeBron, because only reason LeBron kind of had that power is because of Rich Paul. So it's like Rich Paul, like all of these guys are signed to Rich Paul. So because one thing we do know Bron and Green have a relationship. That's a fact. The second fact we know is Draymond decided to take less money to bring in somebody. We do know that. And we do know AD, he's going to get, one thing we know, he's going to get traded somewhere. Somebody, they just going to keep on passing him around like, like some free lunch, bro. He getting passed around. So, it won't be hard. Like, to Washington, I love him to stay over there to see how it looks.
Because I think Rich Paul's AD's agent also. I think.
Yes, he is.
I mean, it's still a whole bunch of bad bodies in one organization, man.
That just make it another L injured because we know he's gonna be injured. It's just, and that's why I'm saying it makes sense, because for some reason LeBron loved the old man team. He loved all them old heads. So
he do, but he loved the healthy old heads, bro. If you out there by yourself, then what we gonna do? What we doing?
He had young Luca and Austin Reeves, and both of them got hurt on him. He ended in the playoffs by himself.
By himself, yo. Which he won that first round, showed us amazing things. Man,
yes. So if I'm LeBron, that's why I want to go to Miami, Hugh, because I'm like, I want to go wherever it is where we're going to have a winning record, be in the playoffs, and I get to play 23 minutes or less a game, close to 30. Anything under 30 minutes, he happy. He barely want to play. Call me if y'all need me to close. I'm just coasting into the playoffs, bro, and I'll turn up.
It's just, honestly, unfortunately, I'm glad that he has the option to choose where he want to go, but it's just really no good fit. It's no perfect fit, right?
No, because if he said LA, they ain't winning in LA. They just They just not good enough.
Ain't nobody playing man. Luca, AR, same players as
same player, different height.
Yeah, different height. Nobody plays defense. They got rid of their best defensive player.
Steph, Jimmy, Bron, Green, 80, a pretty good 5. It won't happen. Jimmy can't play this year. He's gone.
Sure.
AD is not going to play 80% of the year. So Steph finally got the injury bug. So Steph barely played until the end of the year. And Draymond is always healthy. So you got Draymond and Bron.
And if that was the team 5 years ago, boy, now we talking business. But the team now, Steph, what, 37? Shoot.
Bron 40 plus. Draymond,
Who?
Bron 40 plus. And
Yeah,
don't forget, and
Bron
they got
40
old ass Al Horford over there.
plus.
He's 40.
Shout out to old man Al, bro.
Old man
He gonna
Al,
find
bro,
a
is
way.
40 plus. So you have two 40-year-olds on the same team, bro. That's just they will have the old. I guarantee they have the oldest team in NBA history if LeBron went over there. 100%.
Yeah.
Because Al Horford is 40 and LeBron 40. That's 80-some years right there. Yeah, they can't do
That's
that.
nasty work.
They can't do that.
Hey, what about despite LA go to Boston? Boston gotta take them.
Yeah. Nah, he ain't coming from the Lakers. He wouldn't do that. Up with the night
Rivalries
owls.
don't matter no more.
He still wouldn't do it. The same way he ain't going to He want to go to New York.
He wants to go to New York.
He want to go to New York. That's why everybody know he would have went to New York, and it made sense. I would have wanted him to go to New York. Now,
Absolutely. That sucks.
What you do if he still go to New York?
I can't be mad at it, bro.
It's like
I can't be mad at it.
It's like at that point, it's just a money grab. But if you win a ring, it's nobody like it's only. I will only do it if you care about money, because legacy. If you win a ring, we gonna treat it the KD ring. They didn't need you, and it's
It's not the KD ring though.
And it's yeah, it's KD ring. And Brunson.
I think he gets the old man pass.
No, he don't. Not at all. Not this is LeBron. LeBron don't get any pass from anybody. This is LeBron. He get criticized if he tie his shoe. So yeah, so he ain't getting no respect from anybody off that ring. And it's like you'll make a bunch of money from it. And if you don't win a ring, you get criticized because they won a ring a year without you. You come and they don't win a ring. That means you made them worse. So it's kind of a lose-lose ring, but you're going to make $1 billion being there.
Man,
so to me,
I think people would be so excited because the thing is, why I say it's not KD ring, even if they won that championship, it's just KD was in his prime and haven't showed it.
man,
That's my thing.
LeBron is still in his damn prime the way he playing. It's like nobody don't but nobody don't give him. He's playing too good at his age. Like we haven't seen an old man struggle to score 10-point fall off. So
because even with Soul, right?
Like
once KD went over. No, go ahead.
Like we still respect him. Like for example, right? Brown got traded for Paul George. We consider Paul George somebody that barely can score 10 points. Like nobody respect him because he's older in the game now. LeBron, we don't consider him Paul George. We like LeBron go to any team in the NBA and make them better. Paul George don't do that to any team.
One, Golden State, or New York is not who knocked him out over, then knock him out the playoffs. He already proved, that he could get a ring without them. And he made that team unfair, right? We just knew it was going to be a wrap. Truth be told, LeBron go to New York, They need him. They would probably need him for next year because nobody have confidence in the New York Knicks winning championship next year. Would you bet on them?
Nope.
Nobody would.
The stars align perfectly for him.
Yeah,
Nobody.
airline 100% perfect for him. We don't really expect that happening again. Even if LeBron did go over there,
They
we
probably
would be
still not
shocked if they
win.
won.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I
We would
still
be
wouldn't have.
shocked. So
If he
so
went,
it's not the
if he
same. It's
signed,
not the same feeling.
if he signed right now, I still wouldn't have them favored to win.
Yeah, you want to put your money on it. So it's not the same. But like they would actually really would need LeBron to win the championship next year because we don't see it happening without him.
Pistons whooped their ass every time we played them. We blew them out.
Yeah.
It's
And we
like
would got to him at the
you
Eastern Conference.
you
We would
had
got him.
you had Tatum. Tatum ended up getting injured because he came back too early. Couldn't stop him. You had Embiid was playing one game, not playing the game, playing the one game. He was injured. You got Halliburton, he's injured. You got Giannis, he was injured. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
uh-huh.
You say Tatum too?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
So,
that's what I'm saying. It's not the same.
all right, last comments. The East is loaded, easier to make the playoffs. In the West, his son staying in LA, he's not going to go far away from him. That boy grown. He got his
Strong as
son
hell.
paid that $2 million. That was so smart the way LeBron did that. That was very smart. You know what he did?
I just know what the Lakers opted in
So
on him, didn't
LeBron didn't announce that he was leaving the Lakers until they signed Bronny for a $2 million deal. So it had to wait. So once they signed him, he like, all right, I'm leaving because it's fully guaranteed. So he had to wait till a certain day to Bronny if they didn't cut him, and LeBron basically waited until that day where Bronny got his money fully guaranteed, then announced it because you got to think, soon as LeBron said he's not coming back to the Lakers, they was gonna cut Bronny.
Yeah.
So,
but if they got to cut him, they got to pay me, boy.
but so now they can cut him, but they just paid him a full guaranteed $2 million. So he got his son $2 million. By waiting, that's just something that's low key very smart, solid move.
Man, some people just lucky, boy.
You ain't lying about that. Boston ain't making the playoffs, so they'd be irrelevant. We'll see what's
We said that last year.
We
said
did.
it last year.
Man, almost 70 people in here late. Shout out to people on X. Shout out to people on YouTube. Shout out to Twitch. We gave y'all some good content. We're going to keep it going for tomorrow. Make sure y'all tap in. Become a Hall of Famer. All you got to do is click the link that's pinned to the top of the comments. That's Hugh Link. And you put in a promo code HUE15. Get 15% off. Hugh, we went for 2 hours and 27 minutes. We had fun. We haven't did in a while. We only tried to do like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. But we did that just on Chris Brown alone. So
yeah, that's a fact.
Good content, man. Anything you want to say to the people?
All right. Let's see if I can get this one right.
Uh-oh. Dead Joe.
What is the difference between a camera and a sock?
The difference between a camera and a sock. A camera need a socket.
A sock needs 5 toes, while the camera only needs four toes.
4 toes? I
4
don't get it.
toes. 4 toes. 4 toes. If I said that right, I could have said that.
You could have said it. Okay, you said photos. 4 toes. Okay. Photo. Okay. I like how you did that one. That's
There
a
we
good
go.
one. Y'all let us know if y'all like that Hugh Dead joke. This nigga so rusty, dog.
Yeah, I am. I messed out with dog the last 2.
Yeah, you gotta before you gotta start practicing them as if you doing it live so that they can flow. Cause yeah, you ain't you that just mean you ain't practiced a joke yet.
I ain't been practicing. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll let you try it again next time.
All right. I'll be better next time, chat.
All right, y'all. We out of here.